First, as the summer begins to heat up, deadly weather is striking the heartland in a huge way. Yesterday, extremely rare twin tornadoes struck Nebraska. The Omaha World Herald's headline put it dramatically like this.
Oh, my gosh. Like
God dragged two fingernails across the land. A 5-year-old was killed and at least 18 more injured. They're epic. Witnesses say one of the tornadoes barreled down Main Street in Pilger. The scope of the damage is immense. Storm chaser Reed Timmer posted these photos to Instagram of the rare twin funnels. Local officials said seemingly half of the town's businesses were destroyed. The Highway Patrol has closed all roads entering the town. Let's go straight to Bill Cairns now for the latest on that. How rare is this, Bill?
Jaw-dropping, Mika. I haven't met or heard from anyone alive, any meteorologist that's ever seen anything like this. It's not often that we're surprised. We've seen, EF5 tornadoes that wipe the landscape clear. We've seen, tons of stuff from all sorts of severe weather, softball-sized hail. But to have two huge tornadoes that close to each other, estimated to be about a mile apart, had never, ever been recorded in our country's history as far as any of us can remember. We've had what we call parent tornadoes, big, huge ones in the middle with little ones around it, but never two big ones that close to each other. We're not even sure the physics of it to see how it's even possible, let alone to capture it on camera. And of course, that town of Pilger, about half the town got taken out because of that. And the threat's not over with either. We've seen a lot of severe storms through the night. Nothing as bad as that video, but there's a lot of damage out there. We had 400 reports of severe weather damage last night, and we still have a threat in the Chicago and Milwaukee areas. You're under a tornado watch until 9 o'clock local time. There's still some strong storms rolling through this region. And as far as the rest of the country goes, 44 million people today under the risk of severe storms.
My gosh, look at that.
I mean, but these pictures, there were so many storm chasers out there. It was flat land, mostly farmland, thankfully, but it did hit that small farming town. And it looks like it was probably about 150 to 200 mile per hour winds with those tornadoes. And I don't know if in our lives we'll probably never see anything like that again.
And Thomas, you lived and reported in Nebraska, so you saw a lot of tornadoes. But again, as Bill Cairns said, nobody's ever seen this before.
No, I've never seen anything like that before. And we were, I was a general assignment reporter, but that was also known as a storm chaser, because you would get sent in the car with your camera as a one-man band and have to go out and chase these things. Never saw anything like this before. Absolutely amazing. But the people that saw this, the people in Pilger, Nebraska, had to be absolutely petrified, because that is not common. And when you see that happening and coming toward you, it is just probably just frozen in your feet. You don't know what to do.
Bill, thank you. We'll check back in with you for a look at the forecast and also airport.